And it was in that western part of Britain, Cornwall, but especially Somerset, that one found very precious metals. One found tin, one found lead. There was some silver, some gold, some copper, but tin and lead were extremely important and very lucrative. And that trade route from the west of England centered at a place in Somerset, all the way around down the Loire, portaged over to the tributary down the Rhone, all the way in the Mediterranean to the coast at Tyre. That trade route was owned by Jews. It was owned by very, very wealthy Jews. And the owner of that company largely was Joseph of Arimathea. His business partner was Nicodemus. And one finds a connection between them and the family that originated in Magdala in Galilee, but because the father contracted leprosy, he was known then as Simon the leper. He moved the family house to the farther side of the Mount of Olives, and there at Bethany, the family, Mary Magdalene, her sister Martha, and her brother Lazarus, oversaw the death and passing of their father, and Lazarus took over the share of the family business with Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus. All of this would not be known if it were not for St. John, who learned it literally at the family table and understood many of these things. When we come to trying to place for ourselves not a clarification of mental order about Jesus and about Jesus and Mary Magdalene, but to come to the most formative evidence that has been disclosed and recovered and set aside, and one of the most peculiar qualities that we will become used to is that almost all of the important early sites, before it was Christianity, it was simply called the Way. And with great respect, it was very easy to call it the Great Way. And that way was lost in the welter of a following generation who did not have the personal direct experience. And almost all of the sites, almost all of the actions were submerged and lost, distorted by characteristic stigmas of mental orders, of mythic reinstatements. And one of the ways in which we can bring ourselves to appreciate is to come to what we were talking about last week, the Odes of Solomon,